Welcome to the desert and welcome to the 37th edition of the Marathon des Sables. The finisher show will be presenting you the highlights of each day as well as breathtaking scenery. It will be an edition that's full of surprises as it always is. Welcome to the 37th edition of the Marathon des Sables. And with me now is the race director, Patrick Boer. Patrick, for this edition we're going to be talking about two very important issues, women and the environment. Let's start with women. What can you tell us about that?
Il y a une progression qui est quand même assez incroyable d'une année sur l'autre depuis ces 5 dernières années. Il y en a davantage sur les halfs, mais là elles se rendent compte que quand elles font un half, elles peuvent venir faire le marathon des sables. On est à 21,3% de femmes cette année, c'est le record. Et puis, c'est aussi, comme on le dit à chaque jour au briefing, les femmes sont plus résilientes, elles abandonnent 2 fois moins que les garçons, elles ne se plaignent pas, elles vont au bout, c'est des warriors vraiment. Et puis, la compétition, ça va être aussi un truc plutôt sympa dans la course avec Renna Dobas, avec Marilyn Nakache.
Thank you very much. Now, after women, we're also going to be putting the accent this edition on the environment. Can you tell us a little bit more about why you chose to talk about the environment, why it's so important for you? Really, why is the emphasis on the environment this year?
Oui, ça nous a retenu à cœur. Je crois qu'on est la seule organisation à avoir un four incinérateur à autocombustion pour brûler tous les déchets de la caravane. Donc ça, c'est acquis, ça fait partie de l'éthique et de l'ADN du Marathon des Sables. Et puis on a aussi le bilan carbone. Cette année, on est fiers de pouvoir avoir un bilan carbone neutre, à la fois grâce à Terre d'Aventure, qui en prend une très grosse partie avec les affrètements des avions. Et puis nous, on a fait une étude de 6 mois avec un organisme habilité à le faire pour les hélicos, le carburant, les camions, etc. Donc on est très heureux de pouvoir faire ça. Et puis on teste des groupes électrogènes solaires également cette année pour essayer de réduire nos émissions de gaz à effet de serre et augmenter l'année prochaine encore dans ce sens-là. On va récupérer les bouteilles de plastique d'Ainatlas cette année, c'est une première, pour faire des billes en plastique qui vont faire soit des meubles urbains ou des cartables pour les gamins. Donc voilà, on essaie toujours d'aller dans ce sens. Mais on a l'équipe environnement avec Morad, évidemment, avec une douzaine de personnes, les quads. On ramasse et on va tout emmener au four incinérateur.
Thank you so much, Patrick. And now let's go back to a flashback from the edition of last year to see the highlights, the best of 2022. They had us dreaming throughout the 2022 edition. Rachid El Morabati and his brother Mohamed, Yassiz Yashou, Anna Comet, Sylvain Cousseau, Azid El Hemrani. With breathtaking scenery as a background, the 2022 edition saw 90% of the participants cross the finish line. Difficult and authentic, the MDS is above all the story of men and women, and the 2022 edition was no exception. With a humanitarian Spider-Man, the adventure of a father and his 16-year-old daughter. All of the runners have arrived in the bivouac. All that's left to do now is to write the story of this 2023 edition. And now a word with one of our partners. I'm here with Lionel Habasque of Terre d'Aventure. Lionel is the president of Terre d'Aventure, who is one of the partners for this edition and has been one of the partners for several years. So, Mr. Habasque, could you please tell us, Terre d'Aventure and Marathon des Sables, we have the same values, no?
Yes, we have the same values, and we have a long history with Marathon des Sables because since now, at around 25 years ago, we book all the planes for all the runners. And particularly for the year, we have a very important number of planes. And we also compensate all the carbon print of this plane on our proper activities. And also for this year particularly, we have a specific team of Terre d'Aventure with 35 people. Part of them are salary of Terre d'Aventure and another friends. And this year we are with our son, and it's very nice for us.
So this year, the speciality, what's special about this year is that you've also brought the children of your salary of the people who work with you.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fabulous adventure for everyone involved.
Yeah, it's very nice. And also, nice point, we have a specific team, an elite team of Terre d'Aventure, and with this team this year, we want to compete seriously, the marathon team, and we want to win. But it will not easy, but we have some chance.
Best of luck to the team, and best of luck, and thank you so much for your support throughout these years.
Thank you very much.
And now we're going to go to a tutorial on one of the very important elements of this race, how to pack your backpack.
Today I'm going to talk you through a standard rucksack that you will find competitors carry during the course of the race. So we're going to start on the outside. So the first thing you'll see on the outside, if I turn it around, is your 2 water bottles. Usually these are about 750 millilitres, maybe a little bit bigger, and that's what you'll be drinking out of during the course of the race with these neat little straws at the top so you don't have to get them out. Also, you'll see here a little GPS tag. This is to track you on your way around the whole course from start to finish. Right, let's dive into the bag. We'll start off in the main compartment. So, as you can see here, the first thing you'll see here is the sleeping bag. Now this has been packed really neatly to contain all the kit within it. So you can see it provides a really neat package to hold all the different food packs inside so they don't move around during the course of the race. What you see here is every single day is compartmentalised into individual packets. A whole day's worth of food from breakfast through to dinner, and the snacks in between are all in neat little packs. And you can see the sleeping bag is all the way down the back as well to provide a bit of padding for the competitor as they're racing during the course of the day. Here you can see the pot. A bit of cooking in the evening, you can heat your water up in here, pour it into the individual freeze-dried bags, and you're good to go. Anti-venom pump. You don't want to get bitten by a scorpion or a snake, but if you do, you can use that to suck out the sting. And then there's just a few other bits like a survival blanket and so on. Each competitor must carry a standard amount of compulsory kit, and this is part of it. Probably the most important bit of kit for the whole week, your loo roll. Competitors must carry all of theirs with them as they go. Toothbrush, don't go anywhere without it. So there we have most of the items that you can find your average competitor carrying during the course of the MDS. Some people go from up to about 12, 13 kilos. This bag's coming in at about 7.1 kilos. So this is a really good weight of bag to carry around for the course.
Good morning. Okay, it's okay. It is very important to control the bags of the runners. First of all, because everybody must run with fair play. And that's why we check this. 9.3, okay. Stay cool the first 10K until the 61, because with music, everybody is happy to start and everybody goes fast. Good luck. First of all, it is a control technique. Then we pass for the doctors. And then the chronotac.
This is the emergency vehicle.
Yeah. So we put the GPS tracker on the bag of the runners in order to follow them during the race. And also in case of emergency, they can press a button. And so we can go to check if there is any issues with them. Have a good race. See you on the checkpoint.
Thank you so much.
Have a good race.
Here it's the health program that is designed by Athletes for Transparency Association. We are on the Marathon des Sables since 5 years now, and we perform biological analysis on the top elite athletes of the race. We do this toxicological analysis also to check the anti-inflammatory intakes. So the idea is to have another view on what is done to improve performance, and also to check the medical state of the elite athletes to make sure they take the start in a good shape.
I'm here with Ian Corliss. Ian, if I say Aziza, Ragna, Marilyn, what do you think of some of the lead women for the podium this year?
It's an exciting race. Ragnar's won the race before. She's coming back, so she's the odds-on favourite for victory, but who knows what can happen. Aziza is in great shape, but there's also other runners to consider like Corina Sommer and Jodie Moss, so I think we're in for an exciting race this year.
And if I had to ask you to pick a dark horse, who would that be?
Very difficult. I'm going to say Katie Young from the UK.
Okay, and for the men, what are your ideas on the men's podium?
Rashid's going for his 10th, so it's very difficult to bet against him. But this is the year when he's going to be put under great pressure from Aziz Yatou, Mathieu Blanchard. He's in for a fight this year, and of course his brother. It's difficult to bet against Rashid, but this is it's going to be an exciting race.
And if I had to ask you for a dark horse?
David Kilgore.
All right, any particular reason?
He's got good results coming into the race. He's a little bit of a dark horse. He doesn't know the desert, and that's maybe the problem that he has, but he's a fast runner.
Okay. And Ian, what can you tell us of what racers can expect for tomorrow's stage?
36 kilometers, 2 checkpoints. The stage quite nicely breaks down into 3 sections. The first section is good running to start with, and then a wed of soft sand and potentially water. Then hard rocky plateau and a climb. And then soft dunettes and some fast running to the finish. So it will be a fast stage, I think under 3 hours.
That's the end of this edition of the Finisher Show. Rendezvous tomorrow for more adventures in the Saharan Desert. See you there.